These last few hot summer days in Oklahoma remind us of the reason why we choose breeding seasons to try to avoid these very, very high temperatures. You see, there's research that's been done here at Oklahoma State University that looks at the effect of heat stress on fertility in beef cows and some of the causes for that reproductive failure. Back in the 80s, they took a set of cows, had them synchronized, bred naturally to some bulls during a time when the temperature was very, very pleasant in the 70s. Then took 1/3 of those cows, put them in an environmental situation that they called a mild heat stress. Another third they put in what they called a severe heat stress, and then compared them to the cows that were left in mild conditions. Look first of all at body temperature and see that there is an increase, although it seems pretty small to us, but an average increase of temperature from the normal situation up to the severe heat stress of over 1.5 degrees. Then look at pregnancy percentage, 83% in the case of the cows in normal conditions, down to 64% if they had the mild heat stress, and clear down to 50% if it was a severe heat stress. In addition, of those embryos that were still alive in the case of those heat stressed cows, you'll notice they weighed considerably less. These are very, very small weights because it's very early in the pregnancy, and it's weights in terms of grams. But on a percentage basis, they're considerably smaller than the embryos from those cows that were left in that thermal neutral or comfortable environment. That tells me that even some of those pregnancies that were still present at that period of time may not make it to term, and so we would have even a lower reproductive rate. So think about that. If you're beginning a new herd in Oklahoma, or you're thinking about changing your breeding seasons, try to avoid those very hot days of July and August and early September as part of the breeding season. Hey, we'll visit with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.